Hey guys, it's Veronica from teacherveronica.com, and on this channel you will learn tips and tricks for teaching online and how to make money while staying home. Now, I've been hesitant to make a video like this for several reasons. Number one, I didn't want it to come off as braggy. Also, I didn't want it to come off as tacky either. But I've seen some of my online teacher friends sharing videos like this about income, and I see how they have served to inspire others. So I thought that I would present this video to my audience and hopefully inspire you or show you at least what is possible. I want you to know that it is very possible to have a sustainable income from home teaching what you are passionate about, and I'm going to prove that to you by sharing what I've made in 2021. Before we get started, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and what you're going to see is my OUTSCHOOL portal. I'm going to show you my stats so that you see that I am not just making up these numbers. The other thing I'm going to show you is my OUTSCHOOL payment tracking worksheet, my personal one. So if you don't have your very own copy, you can get it here. Watch the video, please. Don't write to me if you haven't watched the whole video. And I mean that in the best way. Here's the reason why. So many people write to me asking me questions that are answered in the video. So please watch the video through and it will tell you exactly how to download it. If you're having trouble downloading it, I cover that in there. There's one thing that you're not doing right, and that's why it's not working. So be sure to watch the whole video, and then if you still have questions, I am so happy to answer them for you. But please watch the video first, because I took the time to make it for you so that you would have all the questions answered in one place. So please hit that resource up first. Download your own copy if you don't have it. This has been such a great tool in my OUTSCHOOL teaching in order to keep my classes straight, to keep my payments straight, what OUTSCHOOL owes me, what I've been paid, what my income has been each month, what my hourly wage is. Like, there's so much information packed into this spreadsheet. So go ahead and get your own copy. I'm going to show you mine as well, because OUTSCHOOL doesn't always coordinate since they go by what they pay you. So that is how they calculate what you made for January, for February, for March. But the way that I calculate what I made that month is what I charged, not necessarily what I received. So what I charged that month is how I keep track of my income for OUTSCHOOL. So some months it might look like more, some it might look like less, depending on when I got paid. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let me share my screen with you. So I'm not interested in showing you all of the stats. What I really wanted to show you was the income for 2020 versus 2021. Here you see the income for 2020. Now that's June through December, about 6 months worth of classes. That was a great supplement to my VIP kid, but once I started really working on my OUTSCHOOL classes and I found my groove, so to speak, I talk about that more in this video up here. You can check that out for some inspiration or just to see what I did and what's been working for me. You can see in 2020, I made $10,532, and that was for 146 hours. Now that 146 hours is just teaching time, obviously. That doesn't count the time that I spent prepping. But if you divide those two numbers, if you divide the 10,532 by the hours that I taught, you get an average of about $72 an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. So 2021, if you're catching this a little later, I'm just going to be talking about my income for January, February, and March of this year. These are my earnings for January, February, and March of this year, $15,121.75. Notice that the hours taught are a little bit more, 170 hours. If you divide those two, then you get an average of about $89 an hour. So quite a bit of a jump. So to show you the months here, we're talking about just January. So January, you can see it says $3,265, but again, that is not what I taught. That's what I received from some of January and some of December. So it's not really accurate as to what I generated in January. February, you'll see it says 5,755. That's a little bit more than what I generated. And then this one, March, says 6,093. And again, that's more than what I generated. So I'm going to show you actually what I generated on my OUTSCHOOL payment tracking worksheet. But before we go there, I want to show you the breakdown. So if you scroll down a little further on your stats page, you'll see class breakdowns for the last 90 days. And here you can see I have tons of classes listed, but I am not teaching with them really. You can see here I've got several guitar classes. The only one I'm really active in and have been active in for the past 90 days has been the ongoing one. See, ongoing over here. And from just my guitar playing experience and my love of guitar, I was able to teach some children nursery rhymes on their guitar, and from that I earned $1,491 in 18 hours of teaching. That is such a great way to turn your passion into real income, guys. So I wanted this to serve as inspiration for you. Turn your passion into money. Okay, scrolling down here, we've got my preschool class, calling all preschoolers. So here I've made in the last 90 days, $4,322.50, 52 hours teaching. That is, again, something that I teach 2 preschool classes. I made the curriculum once. So second class is just strictly profit. That is something that I thoroughly enjoy. I enjoy working with the little ones. So preschool for me was a no-brainer. Again, that's an ongoing class. Scooting forward, we'll see here I have another ongoing class. This one is Spanish. And here, again, just teaching something that I know. I speak English and Spanish fluently. I grew up in the Dominican Republic, and I used that. I'm not a Spanish teacher, but I used that knowledge that I have to teach others. So that is what I turned my ongoing class into. I turned my not necessarily my passion, but my skill set. I'm a fluent Spanish speaker. I turned to OUTSCHOOL and created an ongoing class for that, and it has earned me $1,123 in the last 90 days for 18 hours of teaching. 18 hours of teaching, guys. That's pretty awesome. Okay, the next one is my reading class. So here you can see that for 34 hours of teaching, I've made $4,690 in the last 90 days. And what I wanted you to get from that is that, again, I just took something that's a pain point for parents. Parents don't want to or don't know how to teach their children how to read. And there's a need for that, a big need. As you can see, 161 people have saved that class just in the last 90 days. I have almost 400 saves on that class at this point. Okay, so that's that class. Let's scoot on forward. Here is my ongoing social book club. Again, ongoing. In the last 90 days, I've made $1,898.75 from teaching 27.4 hours. Let me share with you my OUTSCHOOL payment tracking worksheet. So this is 2021. And here you can see, I'm just going to concentrate. I'm not concentrating at all on the classes that I teach. I just wanted to show you the total received over here. Total received $5,083.75. Here to the right, you will see the class breakdown. You will see how much I made per hour. So I break it down by week. Week 1, $78 an hour. Week 2, $90 an hour. Week 3, $87 an hour. Week 4, $97 an hour. And average, I worked about 14 hours each week. 14 hours. Again, that doesn't include curriculum creation, but because my curriculum is kind of repetitive in the sense that it's the same format, I'm just changing content, it is not hard for me to update and create something new for the following week. So I don't spend a whole lot of time on that. Let's say 10 hours a week. Maybe, and that 10 hours is not all at once. It's spread out throughout the week. While my kids are doing an assignment, I can be on the computer doing that, or after my kids go to bed, I might spend an hour or two doing that. So it's not something that I have to do at any given point. And I think that's important to mention because, again, it's on your terms, on your time, and whenever you can get it done. So over here, this is January. And now let's move on to February. Total received, you can see over here, $5,285. And again, the weekly breakdown: week 1, $103 an hour; week 2, $97 an hour; week 3, $99 an hour; and week 4, $94 an hour. The average hourly wage for February was $99.09. That is pretty awesome. Again, it does not include the time spent developing curriculum, but an extra, 5 to 10 hours a week is still a huge pay increase compared to what I was making with VIP Kid. And moving on to March. Here we're going to look down here then for the net pay. Net pay is $5,547.50. And here's the breakdown. And this, guys, let me mention, this was taking 1 week off for spring break. I took an entire week off of VIP Kid and OUTSCHOOL, and I still made $5,547.50. Yeah, take a minute. This is unreal. Never in my life, not even when I was out there working, I'm a professional, never in my life did I ever make that much, especially not in any part-time job. So this is why I'm sharing this with you, because I want you to be inspired. I want you to see the potential and the possibilities that are there for you, that are there for the taking. Let's finish up here. So week 1 over here, you'll see $92 an hour. Week 2, the average was $91. Week 3, $92. Week 4 was spring break vacation. Week 5, $103 an hour. My total average hourly wage was $94.29 for the month of March. The average amount of teaching that I did each week was approximately 14 and a half hours. Let's call it 15. So again, 15 hours a week. This is so possible for you to do also. I can help you. I can teach you. If you need help setting up classes, I do offer Zoom sessions for a small fee. That is not included in the income that you see here. Also, the income that you see here on my screen that you saw just a minute ago does not include referral incentives. So OUTSCHOOL will pay you $200 for every successful referral once they make their first $100, okay? That is not included in this income. So I just wanted to let you know that is strictly for teaching, and that was less than 60 hours a month. I don't know about you, but I'm more about work smarter, not harder. And I want to spend time with my kids. I want to work on my health. I've been doing a lot of walking. I've been doing a lot of healthy eating and drinking and lifestyle changes, and just spending time with my Bible, in the Word, spending time with Jesus. These are all things that are really important to me, and I just can't do those things effectively when I'm stuck on a computer working, or when I'm exhausted from teaching from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm not the best version of me. So this has been eye-opening. We were able to get out of debt. Guys, we were able to get out of debt. As of a month ago, we are debt-free, except for my car payment. But I could pay that off too. I'm just not in a hurry to. We are out of credit card debt. That is huge. We've been trying to pay off our credit card debt for years. And by God's grace, I am so thankful that He has provided this opportunity for us, that we were able to get out of debt. It is huge, huge. Now, I don't have some magic formula for my classes. Honestly, I do not. My classes, I know some of you may be watching this and think, oh, she's nuts. I trust the Lord for my bookings. I do. I pray about my bookings, and I ask the Lord to just give me what it is that I need for that particular time. And He's never failed me. I get exactly what I need, and I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that we have a Heavenly Father that can take care of us and take care of our needs. And if you're not having success in your OUTSCHOOL journey, I encourage you to give it to the Lord. If you're not finding success, I encourage you to pray about it. Ask the Lord to give you clarity, to give you a vision of what you could be teaching, because He will do that. He will provide us with what we need. He wants us to prosper. He wants us to be successful. So I encourage you to just trust the Lord for your bookings, pray about it. And I am here to help you with any questions. If if you want to know exactly what I'm doing, what I'm teaching, help deciding how to create your ongoing classes, what to do, what classes to teach, I can help you. I can be a sounding board for you. And again, I do offer Zoom sessions. Those obviously have a small ticket price because, hey, just like your time is valuable, my time is valuable. And any time that I'm spending creating content for you or meeting with you via Zoom or emailing or whatnot, that is time that is taken away from my family. And so I do need to put a price on that. So I just wanted to be clear about that and upfront, but I am more than willing to help you invest in yourself and to become the best version, the best OUTSCHOOL teacher that you can be. All right, guys, thank you so much. Again, I didn't want to brag with this video. I really struggled deciding whether or not to share it, and I just wanted to share it because I wanted you to be inspired and to see exactly what is possible. All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a blast teaching. Stay tuned for the next one. Happy teaching and be blessed. Bye.